Well, welcome to the channel. Today we've got something really interesting. It's closest thing to a survivor car I've ever been around or been involved in. Known about the car for years. Buddy of mine come up with it. We went and fished it out of the storage unit that it had been sitting in since 1984. It's got some pretty interesting stuff. Stick around, I think you'll like it. Give you a little backstory on this El Camino. 1964 283 3-speed manual, originally in the column, but in the late 60s the guy that bought it moved it to the floor, which was pretty common. Original paint, original motor. A few upgrades have been done. One, the radiator had to be gone through. The water pump had to be replaced. The fuel pump had to be replaced. We basically drug this out, made sure it's freed up, checked everything, hit the key, and it ran. It was amazing. Once we got it out of the storage unit, and we'll link some pictures of us pulling it out of the storage unit, and that was before I really thought about doing the video stuff, but I did take some pictures. I didn't do a video. I wish I had, because it was pretty interesting. The guy that owned it was there, you know, telling us all about it while we were pulling it out. It had been in the storage container, which was really a semi-truck box taken off the frame, set on the ground with the roll-up door in the back. And it was inside since 1984. So I'd heard about the car, or the El Camino, forever, but you know, I knew it was there. But anyway, a buddy of mine come up with it, and we went and drug it out and got it out. And I mean, it's pretty original. So we get it over the shop, and he says, hey, they found the title, but they can't find the keys. I said, hold on a minute. So I went home and got my big wad of GM keys and came, and I kept trying. And on about the 50th key, I found the one that it was it. But anyway, it runs good. Everything turned out well. The interior is really all original. It's, you know, showing its age, but it's all original. What I like about the car is it's the way it was then, and nothing's been changed or modified. I always find it real interesting to find an original paint. It's just very unusual. Like I said, had to do a few things. The exhaust was gone, and I think he put a Flowmaster unit under it, so it runs and sounds good and drives good. It's really pretty interesting. You know, the guy was in the Air Force, and it just sat in the barn for that amount of time. Pretty interesting car. Here in a minute, I'll show you something even crazy that you would never see with today's fuel. Stand by, I'll show you. This is something you'll never see today with today's fuel. This is 36-year-old gasoline that still smells good, looks good, and works. It was in the El Camino from the day it was parked, and like I said, you don't see pink gasoline anymore, and gasoline that'll last this long, but it's still good fuel. So I just found that interesting. And we saved it just to show people what real gas used to look like. Like I said, this original car, and I think some of the neat things on it is their stickers from the Air Force base in different places from the 60s and 70s when the guy drove the car. It's actually got a Texas Tech sticker on the back that was Texas Tech Technical College. It wasn't even Texas Tech University when that sticker was put on. So it kind of dates the car as to, you know, kind of where it was original and what went on there. But pretty interesting. Let's fire it up, see what it sounds like. other thing that's really crazy is you can hear the clock ticking in here. It's still running. 69,838 miles. And I would venture to say that's all pretty original. So, pretty interesting car. You won't find many like this. Worst part is, I would really like to have it. He's gonna get rid of it, but I would really like to have it, but it's probably not gonna be in my price range. So stay tuned. We'll see what happens to the El Camino and where it goes. And we'll go from there, but it's an interesting car. Thanks for watching.